Hello there, welcome back to the Ogre, the old Git Reacts, Reviews, and Off Times Reminiscences. Recently I did an in-house review reaction-y type jobby. As I mentioned there, that aspects of it reminded me of Lotus Thief. So I thought, well, you've got a Lotus Thief album. Occasionally you look at it and go, I ought to do a reaction review of that. So why don't you go and do it? You've been tardy in that regard because you thought about doing it months ago. So we're going to do it. Here's Lux. Will be in a minute. Lotus Thief are a sort of artist that fit in no boxes really. They are their own sound, and yes, I'm sure if you wanted to think about it long enough, you could sort of scoop up the influences from elsewhere and whatever. But as a whole, they are their own little pot of uniqueness upon the shelves of metal, which I do like to reach for, bring down and take the lid off every now and again. But they're also the sort of bands that can have you jumping up and down like an idiot while stroking your chin in contemplation at what you're hearing. So they work on a number of levels, as I say, they can have the adrenaline pumping at the same time as the cerebral juices are being made to flow. So not everybody can do that, you know.
No
say that this song in particular from the album just oozes soulfulness. It does sort of if you I don't tend to get down in the dumps, but I suppose everybody does every now and again. But when I'm at the nearest thing to being down in the dumps, if I listen to this, it's like being smothered in warm oil. You're soothed, and you just feel so much better. It is a very elemental voice that reaches out to you here, and it's weird in many ways, this album, because I'm very much a person who has pictures painted by music, and I don't ever read lyrics, and so I don't know what the context of any particular song is. So it's the music that, if you will, paints the picture and gives a story. And I'm never really sure what pictures are painted by Lotus Thief for me. They tend to be very abstract. For some weird reason, I don't know why it is. They remind me of when I was younger. I used to read a lot of Michael Moorcock, and his sort of tales of the multiverse, various incarnations of the same person, acting out their lives in different parts of a different multiverse or different universe. And in some ways, not explicitly, but in some ways, the Lotus Thief do sort of remind me of his writings in a way, which is weird when I think about it. And maybe not. Much as I appreciate a bit of punchiness to this song, I have to say that as well as the delight of those vocals, there was a bit just then where quite a psychedelic-y soar of guitar, almost a drone of guitar. Not drone in the genre sort of sense, but sort of in the same way that there's that drone in Heroes by David Bowie. There's a hint of that sort of effect on the guitar just then, which is a style of guitar playing I like, and you can put it on anything, on any song, and I'd enjoy that being an aspect of it. So yes, it does sort of lend itself to the general esoteric nature of this song and the rest of the songs on the album. Really, you are you're not down on the street with this music, you're somewhere else completely. And again, it depends what picture's painted for you as to where that may be. And again, for me, I'm in a very sort of abstract place with very indistinct features, but plenty of vividness, as well as a darkness there too. This isn't the end of the track, but it does tend to have this sort of very laid back and twinkly aspect to it to the end of the track. All the tracks on this album have this effect where they were slow bleed into the next track, so I'm going to talk over it. Forgive me for doing so, but it is, there's little aspects in this, in the song proper, if you will, that again remind me of some of the newlings and middlings of Hawkwind that they have in the back of their music. Not to the same degree, but still little accentuations that give you an almost, well, not a space rock vibe, but give you a sense of that aspect of space rock, or Hawkwind space rock. So I suppose I ought to be, for completeness sake, let this run to the end, but the song proper, if you want to call it that, has finished. So there you go. I think not I have direct experience of some of the other ways of enhancing mood, but I think music must be the best mood enhancer of the lot, and that certainly did do the very thing. Again, I can just drift away to that, and any woe I have is wiped away, smothered in something very much like yeah, I don't know. Custard came to mind for some reason, but that was totally not what I meant. Warm oils, and slightly scented with benevolence, shall we say? I just drift away to that song in particular. It is perhaps the most soothing, if you will, of the songs on the album. Some of the other songs are far more punchy than that one, but that does take me to places much more so than the other songs do. So it's, counterintuitively, for somebody like me who likes the most rapid and barrage of songs, it is the most sedate song on this album that pleases me the most. But there you go. Anyway, there you go. Click your bollocks. Catch you all next time. Cheerio.